Many organizations set out to create ambitious diversity, equity, and inclusion plans. But it's rare to find well-meaning intentions that manifest into real change. A sustainable DEI strategy is one that withstands the test of time. In this line of work, leaders often struggle to effectively manage the change that comes with transformational DEI strategies. They either move too slow, too fast, or too unintentionally, and end up causing harm or losing people along the way. We've created a framework to outline the stages of DEI development and help you craft a sustainable DEI strategy. This framework can help orient your organization in its DEI growth path and understand which initiatives to prioritize when, given the unique reality of your organization. This framework outlines the stages of that development path, starting with the first stage, building awareness. At this stage, organizations are just beginning their DEI journeys. While there may be employees who are very knowledgeable and passionate about DEI, this might be the first time people are talking about it together as a company. Here, it's important to bring people along and make space for DEI. Increase the number of conversations about DEI, listen to employee needs and concerns, and establish a common language across the organization. Upskill your staff so that they can have more productive conversations about DEI, and build buzz. Position this as a topic that is important and here to stay. After demonstrating success in your DEI initiatives and programs, you might find that DEI is gaining momentum. When an organization has successfully created wider acceptance and acknowledgement for DEI, it's time to amplify the work that's being done and align DEI efforts across the organization. It's important here to give it all that you've got. Take risks, challenge the status quo, and put significant effort and resources behind DEI initiatives. Projects that were once grassroots may have more structure at this point. You may even look to outside experts to help you craft a long-term DEI growth strategy, roadmap, conduct a comprehensive analysis examining inequity in your operations, or help you establish more specific DEI projects and initiatives. Securing executive commitment and upskilling middle managers is essential at this stage. Executive leadership sponsorship will help you scale and drive DEI progress across the organization. The middle managers are the front line of executing your DEI strategy, implementing initiatives, and facilitating conversations within their teams. Once you have that, your organization is ready for structural transformation. Structural transformation is the stage when your organization is ready to integrate DEI into its daily operations and decision-making. DEI goals should focus on creating equitable outcomes. Plans should feel bold and include all functional areas of the organization. Progress towards DEI goals is measured, and there's an established practice of transparency and accountability between leadership and employees. DEI is part of individual job responsibilities and career ladders, and there is unique consideration for how DEI is part of the entire employee experience. Everyone understands the relevance of DEI in their individual department and roles. At this point, your organization has made bold changes and is moving into a rhythm of sustainable growth. At this stage, organizations are solidifying the structural changes that they invested in from the last stage. Inclusive behavior is a cultural norm, and decisions are centered around driving equitable outcomes, both in and out of the organization, impacting not only employees internally, but the entire business ecosystem that the organization operates in. There is a regular practice of gathering employee perception, analyzing data, evaluating and sharing progress that allows the organization to revise DEI strategies and thoughtfully act. Growth is possible through embracing continuous learning, awareness, and innovation. These are the 4 general stages of DEI development for an organization: building awareness, gaining momentum, structural transformation, and sustainable growth. You may find that your DEI plans and programming don't fall clearly and neatly into one stage. That is the case for many organizations, and we want to help you get your bearings and prioritize which actions make sense for your reality. What will be the most impactful things for you to do today that will maximize your organization's success in the long run? Contact the team at the Acacia company to help you evaluate which stage of development your organization is at and how you can advance DEI sustainably in your company.